and welcome to Merge with Archangel Raphael. Now, I'm really, really excited about this. I love Archangel Raphael and he loves all of us. But when he connected with me to talk about this, I said to him, are you excited about the fact that people are now starting to merge with you? And he said, no, excited is not the right word, but I'm joyful. And I thought that sounded so fabulous. I've seen lots of people coming in on the chat, but as you may know, we have a small problem in that my laptop front, the screen exploded this morning. And so it's in hospital, and we have a makeshift method, and I'm doing looking at things on the phone and talking to you. So I can see chat at the moment coming up on the phone, and it's fabulous to see all of you so ready to make this merge. As I've said in my newsletter, 92% of those who did the Michael merge made an initial merge, and 40% made a complete merge. So the 92% or the 50 whatever percent have got to just do it a couple of times more until you've got a complete merge, and then you'll feel so different. Now, when I started, the first thing that Archangel Raphael did was put an emerald, an etheric emerald, all round me. And it felt amazing. It was full of his sacred geometry, and it just felt awesome. And this journey all the way through is very different from Michael's one and from the other ones, the 6 archangels that I've already been given. So a bit about Raphael first. He overlights Europe. That's really interesting because Europe has more different and fragmented energies than any of the other continents that archangels look after. And so his etheric retreat is in Europe. It's in Portugal, in Fatima. And that is a beautiful place exactly attuned to his energy. He is, of course, the emerald green angel of health and abundance, enlightenment and expansion. He is also in charge of the third eye, and much of the connection and merge into Raphael is about removing the veils of illusion from the third eye, which is why we have these colors behind us, the 7 veils of illusion, because there are 7 levels of the third eye. Each level, when we incarnate, is protected by a veil of illusion. And as we learn to pull those veils back, we merge more and more closely with Archangel Raphael. And of course, we come more into enlightenment, abundance, and clairvoyance, and all the other things that the third eye covers, which we will look at in a minute. Now, the cosmic third eye is Jupiter and its ascended aspect, Jumbay, and that is a cosmic emerald energy. Just saying it, just thinking about it, just notice how your body feels as I talk about Jupiter and Jumbay, the cosmic emerald. Now, Archangel Raphael is the angel of health. He is in charge of your health blueprint. Lots of people think that he is the angel of healing. In fact, his twin flame, the great angel Mary, is the angel of healing, whereas he is in charge of the health blueprints of humanity. And as you raise your frequency and are ready and start to merge with him, he can either raise the frequency of your health blueprint or even replace it with an entirely new and better one, which is just amazing. Now, when you merge with Raphael, if your soul agrees, and this is what I've just said already, but I'm going to say it again in a slightly different way, because it's if your soul agrees, that's when he can raise the frequency of your health blueprint or replace it. And that means that your life becomes different. It's then compatible with the crystalline light body that you are building. When you're on this path, you are already building your crystalline light body. That is the high frequency light body that you carry that has the qualities of crystals. In other words, the memories, the light, all the qualities that crystals possess then start to come into your light body. And this accelerates your health status, makes you feel so much better. Now, Archangel Raphael then totally for you envisions you strong, healthy, vibrant, alive, and self-healing. The ability to self-heal comes as we move into those higher areas and start to clear your third eye. He also envisions you with a spiritual, mental, and emotional, totally healthy bodies. So not just your physical body, but your mental, emotional, and spiritual body is also totally healthy and aligned. One thing that Raphael keeps saying is, and actually Merlin keeps saying this to me as well, it is imperative for higher ascension to merge with him too, to look after your body. That means the food you eat, the water you drink, the exercise you take, the exercises you do, as well as, of course, the thoughts you think and all the other things that enable you to stay totally healthy. Merlin is also going to come in. Now, I know many of you work with Merlin, and he's just been working with everybody recently. He is just so amazing, so powerful. But when we have started to work with your third eye chakra, cleared these veils of illusion, then Merlin will come in and illuminate the 96 chambers of your third eye. So your third eye is very complex, and it's on these 7 levels, as I said, but there are 96 chambers in it. And what Merlin is going to do is switch the lights on in each of these 96 chambers. Raphael can't do that. But when Merlin does it, it's beyond awesome. Whenever he's taken me through the meditation visualization that he's given me for you, and Merlin has switched on those 96 lights, it is awesome. It's just extraordinary. And Raphael can then enable you to merge more easily with him. So your third eye is a crystal ball. It's your own personal etheric crystal ball containing the 7 levels with the 7 veils of illusion, and you pull these back to make your merge with Archangel Raphael. And most of those veils will dissolve today. Makes a huge difference. And as they dissolve, Raphael's sacred geometric structure comes into place. Just think of it. It's amazing, the shift that takes place. So this is why you see, now I'm going to see if I can just slightly move this up a bit. This is why I've hung, I don't know if it made any difference, but this is why I hung these up here. The red veil is the one, the seventh veil. It's the one that's furthest away from your third eye. And you know, funnily enough, for many people, it's the hardest one to release. It's red, obviously, and it's about taking responsibility for your life, recognizing that every single thing is in your life because you created it, or you attracted it, or your soul agreed that this was to happen to you. So that is the red veil. The other thing that is on that level is to recognize that everything is love. We are on a journey to love, and all the experiences, although they seem tough, are what we have chosen to enable us to experience love. You can overcome jealousy. It feels horrible at the time, but you overcome it to find love. If you're in a power struggle with somebody, you're in it in order to find love beyond the power struggle. The ultimate is love. And the second you get it, then that red veil is pulled back. The second veil is yellow. Now, yellow is the color of the mind. Hope you can see that. Yellow is the color of the mind. And this is about your thoughts. It's recognizing that your thoughts are so powerful that it's really important how you use them. Use them for healing. Now, this is the level where you have brain fog. Now, you have, well, while we're talking about brain fog, because the merge with Archangel Gabriel helps also immensely with brain fog. But your crystalline body and brain, that develops with each level of your third, each veil of illusion that you release. But it's more obvious with the yellow one, because that's the mind one. And so it helps enormously with brain fog if you can just clear that and make sure you use your powerful thoughts for the highest good of all. It's absolutely recognizing it. And so the third one is pink. And love is the creative force of manifestation. And that's what that veil is about. It brings you manifestation with love and health when you send out love. And your health blueprint is held here. The blue one is next. It's a lightish blue, and that is for clairvoyance. That is the level of clairvoyance that so many people quest after, and is often misunderstood because there are many, many people that are clairvoyant without actually seeing. Clairvoyance has many components. There are many chambers and dimensions within clairvoyance, but the blue veil helps you to release it. The next one is really teal, and that's more of a deep green with the blue, but I wasn't able to find that color. And so it's a deep blue green, teal color. And this is when you recognize that the universe meets your expectations exactly. So if you think you're not getting something that you deserve, Look at what you really, really expect the universe to give you, and that's what you will receive. And when you recognize that, it expands your abundance consciousness. That's very much at this level. Then we have violet. Oh, I've gone wrong. Violet. I've put them in the wrong way around, sorry. Violet is the one before the blue one. And that's when you see with eyes of light. That is enlightenment. That is what the quest is. That's about seeing everything from a higher perspective with eyes of love and light. And the final one, the crystal clear one, which you can't see because it's crystal clear, is when it's claircognizant, it's all-knowing. It's when you receive downloads, and they are pure spiritual downloads. That's when that level of your third eye is open. Now, when you are fully merged with Raphael, it's easier to access the gifts of your third eye and the light codes from Jupiter and Jumbay. Remember, that's the cosmic third eye. And that's where all these energies are coming into us if we're open to receive them. So our task today, as we merge with Archangel Raphael, is to dissolve the veils and open the doors to those chambers. Remember this, though, as the frequency rises, the colors change slightly. So if you see a different pink or a different yellow, you might see a deep gold. And that's all right. That's your veil. Always listen to what you receive. That's far more important than anything anybody tells you. One last thing before we do the journey to merge with Raphael. His retreat over Fatima in Portugal is a vast emerald green pyramid. It is enormous. So you can go out. I'm talking to my dog now, who is sitting here asking for something. Would that do? Go on, Venus. Off you go. I hope the door is open so she can go out. So let's just get ready. And the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is relax your third eye. And what you do is just gently stroke your temples. Might have to take your glasses off. Now, just remember, in the olden days, it possibly still happens now, when the husband came home, the little woman at home gently rubbed her husband's temples. And the reason for this was that he'd either been out hunting for game and watching everything, his third eye was wide open and buzzing, or he'd been in the office dealing with office politics. And this gently, gently relaxes the third eye. So instead of being stuck wide open in massive searching mode, it then becomes relaxed and receptive. And then what I'd like you to do is a figure of 8 over your third eye. Now, when you do this, make sure you bring the energy down, then under and down. Now, this is the symbol of the third eye. It's the infinity symbol. It's Archangel Raphael's symbol. And you may already, if you're doing it with me, feel that it is making a third eye buzz or has an impact on energy with your third eye. Just feel or sense it now. the energy moves around your third eye. It's a very powerful symbol for abundance, for manifestation, just to open up the energy and the power of your third eye. So then, close your eyes and relax. Just take a moment to feel your body letting go and surrendering. A lovely deep breath. And feel yourself going more limp and centered and quiet. Imagine that you are sitting in warm sunshine. You are on a hilltop in Fatima, under Archangel Raphael's retreat. And there's a blue sky with a lazy white cloud just drifting across it. And you're finding yourself becoming more comfortable and more at ease. You're looking over green hills, small, nestling, safe, comfy villages, and a pilgrim's way. Birds singing. Below you, leaves on the trees are rustling gently. The trees are an emerald green color of Archangel Raphael. Everything feels contented and calm. Just have a sense that your body is surrounded by sacred geometry created by Archangel Raphael. Sense it all around you. It is preparing you for your spiritual journey to merge with Archangel Raphael. Just continue to breathe comfortably. Archangel Raphael appears in front of you in emerald green light. Now just wait for it. He touches your third eye. You are aware of your third eye like a huge crystal ball. Within it are 7 levels. And some of these levels are, or maybe all of them, are fully or partly concealed by veils or curtains. Make your declaration to Archangel Raphael now. I am fully ready to remove the 7 veils of illusion. Say it internally or aloud, very clearly. I am fully ready to remove the 7 veils of illusion. And you may be aware of the 7th veil, the one furthest away from you, bright red. Raphael now asks you, are you ready to take total responsibility for every single thing that happens in your life. Just answer to him now. Are you ready to give up blaming others or the universe for what you have attracted or created at a soul level? Do you accept that there is only love, and that if you're seeing anything else, it is your illusion? If you answer yes to these questions, you have mastered this level, and Archangel Raphael dissolves the red veil. Just observe whether it is fully released or if some remains. Then climb a flight of stairs to the next level and be aware of the 6th veil. It is yellow. Raphael asks you, do you accept that the thoughts you send out affect others? Do you use the power of your thoughts to heal and support others? Do you trust the invisible realms to look after and support you? If you answer yes to these questions, you have mastered this yellow level, and Archangel Raphael dissolves the yellow veil. Again, observe whether it's fully released or some remains. And use the power of this level of your third eye to send healing thoughts now to somebody under grace. Just do it now. Take a lift to the next level. And here the 5th veil is a beautiful pink. And now Archangel Raphael asks you, do you choose a compassionate, loving response even when someone hurts you? Do you manifest things in your life with love? Do you trust the universe to meet your needs? If you answer yes to these questions, you have mastered this level. And Archangel Raphael dissolves the pink veil. And as before, observe if it's fully dissolved or if some remains. And joyfully accept the abundance of the universe. Let your third eye now blaze out the energy to attract what you need or desire with pink love. Just do it now. And then climb the steps to the next level. And the fourth veil is a light blue with a hint of green. And Raphael asks you here, do you understand, respect, and honor the animal kingdom? Do you love the trees and the elementals? Can you see or sense into other dimensions and use your clairvoyant abilities? And again, if you answer yes to those questions, you've mastered this level. And Archangel Raphael dissolves that light blue-green veil. And notice, is it all dissolved? The third veil is teal blue, deep blue with green. And this time, Archangel Raphael asks you, do you think about the celestial helpers, the angels, the dragons, and unicorns often during your day? Do you thank them? Do you call on them to help people or situations? Do you accept their blessings? If you answer yes to those questions, you've mastered that level. And again, Archangel Raphael steps forward and dissolves as much of that teal, deep blue-green veil as is allowed. And now, to the degree that you are ready, he upgrades and activates or entirely replaces your health blueprint. Just rest and relax as he does this. You may feel it happening. The third level of your third eye now. Moving up now. Up to the violet second veil. We're getting closer and closer to the third eye now, to clearing whatever blocks the great crystal ball of your third eye. And now Archangel Raphael asks you, do you truly understand that all is connected? Do you truly know that all are one? Do you look for the light in people's hearts and souls? If you answer yes to this question, or these questions, you have mastered this level, and Archangel Raphael removes the violet veil. Just notice what's happening. Is it all released? Is there something yet to learn? And the first veil, the one closest to your third eye, is crystal clear. And Raphael asks you, do you merge with your monad, your mighty I am presence? Do you ascend to the seventh dimension in meditation? Do you receive downloads or know things? If you answer yes, you have mastered this level and you are claircognizant. And Archangel Raphael dissolves the crystal clear veil. And again, it may be fully released or some may remain. Just notice how you feel now. Have a sense of what is happening with your third eye. Just know whether you need to do more work or if this is clear. And now the mighty Merlin enters your inner world. He stands in front of you in his electric blue cloak with platinum silver stars. He looks at you with his incredibly bright and powerful eyes. And he passes his hands over your third eye. As he does this, he lights up all the lights in your 96 chambers. They are all switched on. Your third eye is illuminated. Just see it. All 7 levels lit up, all 96 chambers lit up, even if it's only for a moment. And now are all the doors on every level open. This is your chance to access and bring forward your gifts. You do not need to know what they are. Just ask that those you are ready for come into your consciousness now. Take your time. And now your guardian angel steps in, and he is working with Archangel Raphael, and together they are polishing the lens of your third eye. Just wait as they do this. It is clear and gleaming and shining. Just sense it. Raphael stands beside you in his wisdom, joy, and power. He is vast. His energy reaches up to Jupiter and Jumbay, right up to the cosmic third eye of the universe. And from there, he is now releasing light codes, cosmic light codes that flow down in a stream into your third eye. Accept them now. And now Archangel Raphael holds above you an enormous cosmic etheric emerald. Notice the shapes, the facets, and the depth of color within it. The emerald contains not just green, but deep blue of integrity, deep yellow of knowing. He holds it above you for a moment as you prepare to receive the energy. And then he places it slowly down over you, bringing it slowly down, right down over you, until you are totally inside this cosmic emerald. And its energy is preparing you for the merge with Raphael. And you are traveling in that emerald. You are traveling to Archangel Raphael's etheric retreat above Fatima. You see it ahead, the most enormous, magnificent emerald green pyramid. And the light from it is radiating throughout the universe. It is awesome. And then you are inside it. The shape and power of the pyramid enhances the energy of the emerald around you. It gives you vitality, strength, and deep knowing as you prepare. And Archangel Raphael once more stands in front of you. Be aware that the sacred geometry around him matches the sacred geometry of the emerald you are in. He opens himself up to receive you, and you step right into him. His emerald energy and yours synchronize. You become one. And then open your eyes. You have merged with Archangel Raphael. Just note how you feel. Feel his love. Feel his abundance. Be prepared for many things in your life to change, to expand, and to get much better. And if you have any questions, any comments, please put them on the chat, which I'm now seeing on my phone. You feel at peace, Kathy. That's lovely. Peaceful and sleepy. Beautiful. You feel like this path has been yours all your life. Wow, that's interesting. Wow. It was very powerful. Yeah, you visualize Raphael tearing away the veils like curtains, and then they dissolved. Oh, you cried throughout, yeah. So it was very good for you. Feel safe and tranquil, yeah. As you said, Lola, haha, it's interesting. The red one was the most difficult for you, but otherwise everything flowed and was quite seamless. Wonderful. So once we've done this, your life is different because on every level, something has changed. Is it safe to do while pregnant? It will massively help the incoming soul. If you can imagine what the child is getting. Oh, solar plexus is relaxing. Now that's very interesting. Oh, you've got tears streaming down, but you're not sad. How can you additionally protect yourself? You don't need additional protection. Once you're in higher levels, you need less protection, but just surround yourself in golden light and ask your dragon to protect you. Felt like being with Jesus. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, your body is buzzing still, yeah? Do I plan a merge with Saint Germain? Do you know, I don't have any plans. I've got these 6 archangel merges to do, which they've asked me to do. I don't know what else will happen after that. Yes, some of your veils had already gone. I am sure that's the same with all of us. And, even after this, you might have little bits left. That's okay. We're on a journey and doesn't everything happen? Everything doesn't all happen all at once. Yeah. Oh, thank you for all your comments. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. The colours were still there after the veils were removed, but they were much lighter. So there's something that's starting to shift. Third eye sensitive and warm. You fell asleep. And when you're doing this high frequency work, very often the angels take you out of your body, and as much happens as if you are in your body. How do you know when you merge fully with an archangel? Well, the answer is that you will feel different and things will happen in a different way for you. How do you strike the right balance between standing in my power and being a people pleaser pushover? Does anger ever have a sacred purpose? Sure, it tells you that you've got a fear and it asks you to search for the fear. And then when you've done that, you'll find you've got that balance between standing in your power. And of course, if you stand in your power, then people don't push you over because they can see it, they can sense it. They can say, that person has a strong boundary there. They know who they are. And of course, then they don't push it. Another one, sensing your third eye and your solar plexus. Lovely. I'm looking for any questions as I go down here. Oh, why visiting the recording again works? Because you might only have partially merged. When you do it again, then you merge a little more, and then again a little more until you're fully merged. And that you have to sense for yourself or ask your angel. And you feel multidimensional. You felt the most powerful emerald light, Kate. That's wonderful. Great. Ah, you became the size of Archangel Raphael. Fabulous. So that's something. That's something for you. And will that happen every time you invoke him for healing? It may. It may not. How many times can you listen and redo the fusion with Archangel Raphael? And what difference? That's entirely up to you. One person may say, well, I'm going to do this every day until I absolutely know I'm merged. Another person may say, I'll do it next week or once a month. You have to listen to your inner. This is part of the journey into the higher frequencies. And the same question has come in a few ways. Listen to what is right for you. Felt like right, natural next step for you. Good. The light in your room turned off the very second the merge happened. Such a timing. Not by chance. I think that was a message from Raphael. Yeah, if you couldn't say yes to some of the questions, there's more work to do. That's really, really important because looking at the questions you couldn't say yes to gives you an opportunity to really shift your energy very quickly. You find it hard to trust the universe to meet your needs. How can you learn to trust? Do the meditation again and communicate with Archangel Raphael and ask him to help you learn to trust. Also, might need to do some work with your base center about your survival needs and trusting your inner child, about how you trusted your parents, how you trusted life when you were little. It just says there's a bit more work to do. And we're on a journey. There's always work to do. And that's the joy of being on earth. There's so much. You've got your teeth healing. And you healed your, when you did the merge with Michael, it healed your arm. Great. And your shoulder and elbow. Oh, fabulous. Your cats came and joined in. Well, Mega, it's the same answer as before. You have to trust your inner. All the answers are within us. And that's what we have to learn more and more to trust. Oh, there's lots and lots more things coming in. Same question again and again. How do you know if you're in the seventh dimension? If you're in the seventh dimension, you are working with the angels at all times. They are in your mind. You're connecting with them. You're totally trusting them. Everything you do is in service. You're here to work for the planet, for humanity, for the highest good. If you can answer yes to all of those, you're on a journey in the seventh dimension. And there are 12 levels in the seventh dimension, 10 in the sixth dimension. Yeah, that's a good idea. The questions enabled us to do affirmations. If you couldn't answer yes, start creating some affirmations for yourself. Okay, I love that one, Deirdre. Thank you. Lost it. So powerful, you felt you had wings. All the veils were dissolved except 0.22% remained with the red one. I told her, I think the red one, even though it's the first one, the most distant one, is really difficult. And Jesus came in after dissolving the veils. Well, that's lovely. Let's see if there are any more questions. Hi, healing work being done. Of course, you can continue your work with other clearing techniques. No restrictions on your energy work. No spiritual practice restricts another one. How do you know if your blueprint has changed? You will feel it in your life. You missed Archangel Raphael. Can you do it? Of course. And as is out there that you can do 6 for the price of 4. No, yeah, 6 for the price of 4 of the Archangel meditations. And you just have to ask and the price will be adjusted for you to do that if you've paid for one already. Because oh, it's lovely when you're sharing which veils were easy and which ones were difficult. Yeah. Regarding the offer for the 6 meditations, I saw the offer after you'd already paid for the first 2. So can you still get the offer? Yes, of course you can. Unfortunately, the angels didn't tell me that they wanted me to do 6. They perhaps hadn't decided then until the first 2 were already out there. And so we've had a huge amount. Everybody's questioning whether they can have the discount. Of course you can. You just have to ask for it. I don't think it happens automatically because some techie thing, I don't know. Oh, you wanted a gentler transition at the end of the meditation. Do you know, I actually talked to Raphael about it and said it feels quite an abrupt ending to me. And he said, no, that's perfect. That's what he wanted. I think it just leaves you with his energy. Because I thought perhaps he might want us to go and do some healing work. We're holding that energy, but no, that's what he said. And so that's what I have to follow. The crystal, well, of course, it's a malachite for Raphael. We have one up here. What a surprise. This is a malachite. Here's beautiful emerald green energy. Oh, golly. Let's see if there's any quick questions. There's lots and lots and lots. I'm going down the chat quickly. Yeah, no, the emerald jewel, of course, is an answer to question. The emerald jewel, of course, is Raphael, but most people don't have one. So use a malachite. They are good. Are our pets on an ascension path? It's not quite the same for pets as humans. Yes, children can do it if they are ready for it. Oh, I think. Okay, Tom's put up a message. If you purchased Merge with the Archangel series without a discount coupon and also purchased Michael or Raphael individually, please contact support@dianacooper.com and then they'll arrange for you to get the discount. Okay, you still feel the energy work happening. How many levels are there at the fifth dimension? There are 10. 10 at the fifth, 10 at the sixth, and 12 at the seventh. Yes, children can certainly do the merges if they're ready. One child will be ready and another won't. This is your first merge. Can you still buy the first merge with Archangel Michael? Yes, of course you can. You can buy any of them at any time. They're all recorded. Wow, fantastic. You are amazing, amazing beings together. We are creating this incredible golden stream of light to move round the universe and raise the frequency of the universe. And the next one is Archangel Gabriel, and that, if I remember rightly, is the 30th of June. After that, it's Chamuel, and then it's Mary, and then Metatron. Oh, it's so, I shouldn't say exciting, joyful is what Gabriel said. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love to you. Keep radiating the energy you've received. Thank you.